Okay. This customer did not want me to use his name, not even his first name. So we'll call him Mr. C from New York. Mr. C, this is your RCI 69 FFB4. We're getting ready to do all the LesComm mods on. Plus do some final upgrades and power wire upgrades and just a whole bunch of fun stuff. Mr. C bought every option I have available. So we're going to get started. Okay, Mr. C, got the amplifier section separated from the radio. Getting ready to take these DEIs out and do my thing to the board and upgrade it to the Toshibas. Okay, got the old DEI transistors out. Now they're junk. They ain't no good anymore. And got your new high-speed fans. Getting ready to put those in. Got you a matched set of Toshibas. A matched set. They're all 84s. The gain on them are all 84s. I'm getting ready to. After I put the fans back in, I got to change the cores. I think they used 41s, and I'm going to change it to 61s. Otherwise, the cores get saturated, and you wind up with a whole bunch of anyway, I was saying I got to replace these with these and change the winding numbers. Otherwise, these get saturated, the outputs get saturated, and you wind up with just a whole bunch of harmonics. So I need to put 61s in place of these. I think they use 41s. I don't think they use 43s because they saturate really quick. And then I got your high-speed fans that I need to put in. And your matched 2879s. Okay, I got to clean that crap off too. Don't need that much. All right, more to come. Okay, transistors all installed. All of my modifications are done. I've got the relay in there for the auxiliary fan. And more to come. All right, almost done with the LesComm enhancements. I upgraded your voltage regulator buffer filter from 1000 to a 3300 microfarad. Same thing with the DC input buffer filter. Upgraded him from a 1000 to a 3300. And I know we said 2030 plus on the finals, but I found some that I think are better with this combination. It's my Z05 and two Z06 finals. Okay. I still have to go inside here and replace the 10.7 IF filter with a tighter filter. You'll get a 20 kilohertz wide filter in there. And I have the LesComm RCI noise filter has been installed. High cut has been installed. And here's your 10-turn clarifier. Okay, that'll be this knob will be different from the other knobs, but you'll love the 10-turn. It works extremely well. Everybody I've put them in for says that they are fantastic. And of course, you opted for the aircraft grade potentiometer, which is considerably more than the regular 10-turn potentiometer. Okay. So, carrying on. Okay, finally got in there to the filter. This guy here will be replaced with a 20 kilohertz wide filter because this radio has FM. And this little guy right here will get replaced as well. That's the first RF transistor in the receive chain. New filter is in. I replaced that first RF transistor. Just a little bit crooked, but all the connections are good. Getting ready now to put the shield back on. I'm wiring in your SP1 now. It'll be mounted on the bottom of the echo module like this and sit right in this general area. But I've put connectors on the cables so that it's pretty easy to take out if you decide you don't want to run it anymore, or if we have a problem with it. It's pretty easy for me to take it out, replace it if need be. I just like to do it like this because it makes the installation easier. Just once I put the connectors on the end of the cables, and it's just simply unplug the one in the radio, which is this one, plug in the one from the SP1, and then plug the output of the SP1 into the main board. Now it's after the echo, so if you have echo on, when you talk on echo, the compressor is going to compress the echo. So I don't recommend you run both of them at the same time. It could overdrive your finals by keeping the audio up so high. I don't think it will, but there's always that possibility, especially if you lay against the microphone and key it and don't realize it. But anyway, that's where I'm at. Got your CP1 here. It'll be next. Now this one stays on all the time. It's full time. Okay. Goes right there. See that little guy right there? I have to remove some components around him and solder it in place. They work really well in these radios. That in combination with that, wow. You'll be able to get over top of anybody as far as modulation is concerned. More to come. Got all the switches installed and wired. So, ready to mount this guy on the bottom of the echo board. Moving on. Max Mod is installed. Okay, got your 10 turn installed. Got the knob on. You're really going to like that. Alright, let's do some testing. See, I got 1,000-watt slugs on both sides. Okay. Right now I'm on AM. RF power's all the way up. I'm on 27205. Transmitting into a dummy load. We're reading on the bottom scale on both meters. Where the 100 is, that's 1,000. Where the 40 is, that's 400. On the average side, we're going to run around 500-600 watts. Audio, about 900. About 900 peak. Hello, audio. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Now, I turned the RF power down on AM so that it wouldn't back up. Because if you run the RF power up too high, it backs up. Okay, that was on AM. Let's go to lower sideband. Audio, hello, hello, audio, audio. And that's at 13.8. Hello, audio, audio, 1 2 1 2 audio. A little over 1,000. Okay. All right, let's see. Audio, audio. And we're pulling 73 amps right there. Okay. So, when you get your cable, the 4AWG cable, it needs to go direct to the battery. make sure that you place the end with the fuse close to the battery. Well, in fact, you're going to have to, because the other end I'm going to put the connector on it for you. But almost done. All right, more to come. Okay, Mr. C, one last shot of the inside before I button her up. There we go. Put it all back together and get some shots of it with it all put together. Okay, Mr. C, there it is. Let me talk on it a little bit and warm it up, get the bottom fan going. Be right back. Okay, got her going. The camera washes out with blue LEDs. I think you guys already know that. But it's moving some air. I don't know how I can show you that, but it should cool down pretty quick. But with this thing wide open, making 1,000 watts, it heats up pretty quick. Okay, your fan is set to come on automatically, so as soon as it starts getting warm, that fan comes on. And we want it to do that so that it doesn't overheat those expensive Toshiba transistors that are in there. Okay, now when you get it, peel this red tape off. Okay, don't leave that tape on there. And this protective stuff, well, they've already taken it off the top cover, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, now let's turn it around and take a look at the switches. This is your SP1 switch. I don't have a label for SP1. Okay, this is your high cut. This is your LesComm Ranger noise filter. This is your amp control. Okay, you don't want to run the amplifier, turn that switch down, amplifier doesn't come on. Okay, when you key, you'll be talking strictly on the radio. Alright, this is the SP1A switch. You'll notice a difference when you turn that on. Your modulation, the average, will go up, and people will notice that your modulation sounds stronger. Okay? And we've already done power check. What am I? I'm in 8M now. And still got the 1,000 watt slugs in there. Get this solder up out of the way. AM, I got power turned all the way up. You don't want to run it with power all the way up all the time. Audio. That's in the AM with SP1A on. Okay, that was 1,000 watts there. Lower sideband. Audio. About 1,100 watts. Okay. Like I said, it's moving some air, a whole bunch of air, so it'll cool it down pretty quick. And I've got it set up so that it comes on pretty quick and stays on longer, just to make sure that we keep this thing cool. That heat sink's not even warm, but the fan went ahead and came on real quick. Now I'm going to have to wait for the fan to cut off to show you the Ranger noise filter. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Okay. Here is the one closest to the amp switch is the Ranger noise filter. And the one closest to the SP1A switch is the high cut. That's high cut. Okay, this is the Ranger noise filter, the LesComm Ranger noise filter. And here's both. Isn't that nice? Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm going to leave everything turned on here in the back. So I would not recommend you run this thing wide open all the time. You'll shorten the life of the those expensive transistors. I would run it down about right there, and it's about 9 o'clock, unless someone says they're having a hard time hearing you, then go up to 12, and if you need to, go on up further, okay? But don't run it any higher than what you have to. Save those expensive transistors. Alright. Oh, beautiful radio. Your decal will get shipped to you, your face decal. Okay, I need to know what color you want the decal, or if you just want to leave it like this. I think it's beautiful just like it is. Okay, but that's up to you. You did ask for one. I think you wanted the skull and crossbones. I'm not sure. But you can email me back and let me know that for sure. I'll wait to order it. I'm going to have it delivered directly to you. I don't want to hang on to the radio any longer than what I have to. It'll actually be in 2 pieces. You'll have a piece for this section here. Okay. And the other piece will be like right in and around here. Alright, a little bit of soapy water on the back of the decal just before you apply them, and you're all set. The soapy water allows you to move it around and get it right exactly where you want it. Okay? Mr. C, I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. 7-3, everybody. One other thing, as long as the radio is hooked to power, that fan will run until it reaches the cool point, the cutoff point. Okay? So you can go ahead and switch your radio off, walk away. It will cool things down for you without the radio being on. Alright, 7-3.